I'm gonna love you Just the new chest, I think, is the only thing I have so far. What about you? I think oh no, I have a sentry. I have the offhand as well, but you know how I feel about sentry. Sentry's not that good. Hello, Nikki Flicky. You got all? I haven't tried them yet. I was focusing in IC to do oh. But you got all of them already? What the heck? I know, it's been a while. It's okay. I actually haven't streamed a lot. Oh, CRs. What is my CR? I have like no new set pieces, so 55-7, and then some of my set pieces are from like Inferno 5. It's bad. Because I basically just keep like PvP set pieces. That's all I craft is like PvP stuff. So like my set pieces are really far behind. It's 55,000 or 55-7 or something. That's whatever it was. They were supposed to buff set pieces to increase the chances of getting like good pieces, and even with the Blust set hunter, I don't think I've gotten a single drop that was good. And I've crafted a lot of pieces of gear, and I think I've only crafted one triple set piece. Rough. Yeah, max is like 57,000 now, assuming you have like all exceptional set pieces. But I think like after this round of Inferno, they'll do a stat squish again. The next 3 difficulties, once those are over. Okay, I just need to do raids. I was trying to hopefully get one last piece from the new set piece, because I just wanted to try it in PvP. But I don't think the set pieces or the new set pieces are good for Demon Hunter, unless Unless you played like Necro before and you have a lot of potency, I don't think it's gonna work on Demon Hunter. You guys didn't kill the last thing here. What the heck? I think you're talking about like res, right? Because resonance, the max is 13,000, right? But combat rating or character powers is different. But maybe I can't remember that far back. Like maybe there was a day when the combat rating only went up that high, but I don't remember. Your husband corrected. Okay, yeah. Cause I'm thinking like maybe there was combat rating that low back then, but I think you're more thinking about like rezo. But yeah, 13,000 rezo is the yeah. There you go. We're all on the same page there. We're on the same page. He's probably like, who are you listening to? Like, that's probably what I would say. It's like, who are you listening to? He did say that. All right. Be like, nah, this is the West Coast, best coast player. It really is. But you could always come back to the game, you know. It's same kind of game. They make improvements all the time. It's easy to catch up. I mean, I took like a year off from this game, and you know, just I don't even know what I did. I really didn't really do anything. I think I played like other games and stuff, but then I came back to this game because Blizzard invited me to their headquarters to try out the new class, and then they sucked me back in. That's what they do. They're like, oh, he hasn't played for a while, so let's just you know, invite him on site. You live in Alaska. Dang, you live up where DM lives. I just talked to my girlfriend about, what do you think about moving to Alaska? And we're both like, no. Yeah, like, no. I don't know if I could do Alaska. That's so far isolated from everything. I don't know. And plus, like, I get really bad seasonal allergies, and your springtime in Alaska is awful. If you're a snowbird and live here in the summer, it's totally worth. Winters are bad. Another story. I mean, winters are fine. I grew up on the East Coast. I'm used to like snow and cold and things like that, but it's just don't prefer it anymore. And just Alaska is like so far away from everything. But yeah, I know. Like, seasonal allergies are really bad for me. It's the pollen, right? So, yeah. Here in SoCal, like, fortunately, we don't really have those wild swing seasons. Like sure, when we do get pollen, right? Every plant spreads pollen, but it's not like where I grew up on the East Coast, there would be a layer, like it looks like snow coming down, right? There's just like yellow stuff floating through the air and lands on your car, and then you can like draw, like not like snow angel, but pollen angel on someone's car. Like, yeah, it was really bad. Oh, I know. The sun doesn't even come up right now. Like that's terrible. I don't know how I could do. I don't know if I could do that. I feel tired and sluggish right now when the sun goes down at like 4:30. Did you always live in Alaska, or did you move there? And then if you moved there, was it because of like oil or fish, or probably some industry that works up there, right? Or maybe you're doing like Coast Guard. Maybe one of you are in the Coast Guard, because there's a big like Coast Guard station up there. It's one of those. It's gotta be one of those. If you like relocated there. But if you grew up there, that's a little bit different. You were born and raised, moved here from Oregon because my dad was trying to get a job on the pipeline. Okay, so yeah, oil. I was thinking like the industry, oil, gas, fishing, Coast Guard. Like, there's only so many roles that you relocate there. And back then, they were paying people to move there too, so that makes sense. I'm always curious on, people who choose to stay where they grow up versus people that move around. Because it seems like most of the people that I meet these days are people who move around, at least like in person, right? No one, I mean, maybe it's just the California thing, because a lot of people just didn't grow up here. Like, people willingly chose to move here. You're prior military, so I did leave. Okay. Navy? I'm guessing Navy. Or Air Force. Probably, maybe Air Force. I would say for you, either Air Force or Navy. Probably Air Force though, right? I'm generalizing here based on assumptions that I have. Marine. Wow. Okay, I'm completely off base there. Crazy. All right, and now, wow. Okay. Way off. Okay. Most of the women that I know are in the Air Force. They're in the mostly Air Force, right? So when someone says Marine, I'm like, wow, that's like, you always get that. Okay, so I'm not that far up. It's almost every girl I know, every woman, it's like Air Force. What just killed me there? What the heck? All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. 2 minutes. Be right back. 2 minutes. Enjoy this chat right here. Yourself. Enjoy yourself. Talk to yourself. All right, give me 1 second. Be right back. All right, let's see. A lot of people hear female Marine and think butch, and I'm not butch at all. Just want to do something hard and different. Long line of Navy and Army in your family. Interesting. Interesting. All right. I need to find... they're all doing vault right now. Dang. Kind of need to do... Should have did my raids earlier, man. Okay. Let's see. Waste. Not good. What I need is... okay, so I have 4 pieces of this now. Technically, we could go and try this out. You're old. You couldn't get me to run a mile if you tried. Dang, I do like between a 5K and 8K 3 times a week. I mean, I'm old too. If you have 86 in your name, that's probably your birth year. So I'm actually older than you are. And I still do... I shouldn't say I still do. I recently started doing that again. But like, I haven't actually run for so long. And a couple months ago, I decided to get a treadmill. And now I'm going on like 3 months now. So running... I started out doing like 2 miles, right? At a certain pace, and now I'm up to like between a 5.6 and 6.2 mile per hour pace, and I run for 40 to 60 minutes, just depending on how I'm feeling that day. And it basically depends on when I start getting tired. When I start like running out of gas, then it's like, you know, I might stop at 40, but and there are some days where it's like, you know, I'm still feeling good, so I'll go to 60. So that's why I say between 5 and 8K is what I run. I mean, I get that all the time. Look young, sound young. It's not good though sometimes, because it's like I don't know. It's just not good sometimes. Career-wise, I think sometimes it's not a good thing, because if you look and sound younger than you actually are, people not necessarily take you less serious, but they think, oh, it's just a, you know, kid, so we're not gonna like promote this person because they, you know, they have that perception. But then they realize it's like, wait a second, that, you know, that person is really old. But you know, I don't know, it's just some biases that happen. You fractured your feet? Wow. Dang. You fractured your feet apart. That's pretty serious, depending on like what part of the foot you fractured. I mean, my feet used to be like really messed up too, from playing football, like American, not American football, soccer. So, and yeah, and then I broke my heel once before, and that pain was something for like years. Okay, Elder Rift, Namari, COE. I need to do these raids. Okay, I need to find raids. Let me see something. Who's doing raids? Everyone's doing vault. Maybe I can find. Nah, we'll just keep doing dungeons, I guess. And then I just need to do. I'll do raids after vault. People should be doing raids after vault. Oh, interesting. How do you fracture those? Huh. That's interesting that you fractured those. Yeah, I mean, like fractures. At least my heel fracture that I had, that took, and even like the top of my, I had stress fractures on the top of my foot from kicking the ball. That took, I would say, a decade for the top of my foot to stop hurting. And every now and then, like, you know, it's that joke of when it gets cold, you know, your bones start hurting. Like my heel would hurt and my top of my foot would hurt. And yeah, I mean, that took a long time to get over that. Like and then one day it just stopped hurting. But yeah, I mean, I know, yeah, stress fractures and like cracks, micro cracks and things like that in the bone. And yeah, those things, yeah, it's rough. Yo, what's your thoughts on the new update so far? There's a lot. There's some good things, there's some not so good things. We're about to test out the 4-piece, which I don't think is gonna, it makes a lot of sense on Demon Hunter. Like if you're a necro or anyone with high potency and you're running 2-piece barons, then like 100% that new set pieces, those new set pieces are gonna be better. Like I think it's probably better than running Eggman's conflagration. I think like the new 4-piece is gonna do hella damage. I mean, it already does hella damage now. Separately had a bunion surgery. Oh yeah, that's, yeah, you gotta take care of your feet. Like feet and teeth, I think are so, I mean, just very important. I don't know, just taking care of your body I think is just important, because especially like as you get older, if you don't take care of your body, you feel it. Like so I do yoga, I don't do a lot of Pilates, but like I do yoga and run, and like just mobility, flexibility, and like, you know, I don't strictly diet, but you know, I eat pretty healthy. But it's just like, yeah, all that stuff is like, gotta take care of yourself, otherwise you feel like 20 years older than what you actually are. Haven't got to try out the new set piece yet, but just reading looks insane. But the thing with the new set piece is it's 2.5 seconds, and then in PvP, if you don't have a lot of potency, it's gonna be less than 2.5 seconds. But it definitely does a lot of damage. For my rezo, it does 115,000 damage, plus at minimum. And then if they're below 25% life, it does 290,000 damage, which is crazy. But the issue with that is that 35% damage window is very short. So you need high potency and you need barons. Like that running haunt coil, and because that's also buffed by your potency and harmful effects. It's like, yeah, it's just a necro. That's like a necro set. Anyone with a lot of potency. So maybe wizards as well, but definitely necro. And I think it's mostly leaning towards necro because it says like you can only apply it to up to 4 enemies at a time, and necro loves like dot everyone. So yeah, I think it's a necro piece. I'm on YouTube as well. Would Misery Elixir work too if potency isn't the high? Yeah, a lot of people run Misery Elixir though too. They run Barons, they run Misery Elixir. But yeah, I would try running like super high potency, Haunt Coil, Misery Elixir, and then run the new set pieces. Like that should give you a pretty good chunk of damage. The only problem on D8s though is like we have no like dot resolve, so it's a little bit less powerful. But I was thinking, how could you make that work on Fan and Knives? Because that 2.5 second windows, it's not too bad. It's 2.5 seconds. But then I'm thinking like, okay, I don't have potency, so you got to nerf that by 66%. So it's only going to be like 1.1 second. It's only going to be like 1 second, and that's like not worth it. But yeah, if you have potency, I would try it. I'm gonna try it anyways. I just want to see what's gonna happen, but I already know it's not gonna be good. It's just like Haunt Coil in PvP for Demon Hunter. If you don't have a lot of potency, it just doesn't make sense. And then the new gem, the new 5-star. I'm running the new 2-star gem in PvP right now, and it seems they'll be helping with all the necromancers. But it's too early to tell right now. Like that new gem probably isn't gonna do that a whole lot though against if they start running the new set. If I was a necro, I would be farming for that set. Yeah, because they're the only ones that can hit that like they can hit 2.8 almost 3 seconds with their potency. They can hit 3 seconds even with all your resistance. With Barons, Misery Elixir, they'll hit 3 seconds, right? And then that 3 second of 35% increased damage, and then for every damage that you're missing, you get increased damage by 2%, and yeah, it's just like up to a maximum of 150% base, and it's just like, yeah, it's just crazy, man. I think yeah, necros are just gonna be pretty insane. And people are already complaining that everyone's going necro again, but yeah, we'll see. So I'm basically going to go back to stacking resistance. I have no choice. I don't need that. I just need a set hunter. This bad blood is annoying. Come on, like. Alright, dungeons are paying off right now, so I might as well stick to dungeons. I was thinking about going to convoy, but I just need to farm greens right now. And I need to do my raid so I can get the overflowing arsenal stuff done. I'm not a demon hunter main, but is any of the new essence good for it or nah? The only one that I mean really no. Probably not, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's anything for PvP in the new essences. What's the urge again? Oh. One more. Inferno 10. Oh. Was that raids or? No. It's Wizard CC. Who runs cheat death in? Wow. Oh, wow, he had last stand too? Crazy. He wouldn't die. He would not die. Alright, let's see if I get party invite here. I'll wait for a second. And there it is. Nothing. Try again. This is why sometimes I feel like not running in a party, because I feel like my loot sucks. All right, pity drop. And not a single. Terrible. Wins. Oh, and there's a Lego back there I missed. Oh well. It'll get mailed to me. This one again. No, you almost had the boat ramp. Maybe he got hit. Oh, yeah, I need to use those redeem codes. Forgot about the free stuff. All right, I'm gonna do these raids. I want to try to get into some convoy here, so I want to try out the new set. I know it's not gonna be good though, but hopefully I'm wrong and the set slaps. But we'll see. Shepherd. Really? That was the only thing I got? Please don't tell me it's freaking... Okay, I would have been very upset. I need to wear these things anyways. Pretty bad stuff. Alright, so we got the new main hands. Multi-shot now empowers you, causing your primary attack to fire swarms of humming projectiles at random enemies. Multi-shot damage increased. Okay, so... let me see something here. 23,749. And what does this do? 23,749. Oh. That better? I don't know if that's better. Multi-shot now empowers you for 6 seconds. Primary attack fires swarms of homing projectiles that target up to 3 random enemies. Dealing 64,889. Subsequent rapid hit from these homing projectiles on the same enemy deals 75% reduced damage. So take 3/4 of this off. That is not that good. Because that's like the same amount of damage and then you lose. What? That's not that good. Why would you do that though? Subsequent rapid hits. I don't think this is good. We can try it to see how this works, but I don't think this is gonna be good. I don't have the new 5-star gem. I'm passing. I'm gonna pass on it probably. What's the CR for G10? I think this is only going to be good if it's paired with the shoulders. Maybe not though. $56,000. Okay, so out of the CRO, this is gonna be a juicer thing, isn't it? I don't know. I think the damage is lower. I still think the other main hand is better. But I think the shoulders. I'm gonna get the shoulders because I think we can finally replace Hailfire shoulders with the new shoulders. But I don't think the main hand makes a lot of sense because you lose the AoE clear. Someone's not clicking. Not me. another breach. Yep. Always one person, Raspy. Hey, you guys are juicers. 56,700 already on the first day is crazy. You guys must have been insanely lucky with your crafts or something, because that's nutty. Oh, almost died there. Forgot about that. Gonna launch forward and kill everybody. Who didn't do the mechanic? Who was that? Let's see what we got. I got some druid stuff too. All right. No. Not good. Not good. All right, 14 more pieces. $475. I need 10 more. Okay. Elder Rifts. Oh, I didn't get this because I don't I don't have a warband. Oh my gosh. Go to the new boss. Show the new boss. Like Hello Query boss, or like what boss you talking about? $58. I didn't have 4, but whatever. Taking the combat rating right now. All right, fine. Okay, so where am I sitting for combat rating right now? 55, 962. Okay, so I need 700 more combat rating. That's 300 right here. $400 there. 150 or 140 there. A 100 there. Okay. Okay, I can get close. I can get close to the combat rating required. Okay. 75 CR short. Okay, well, if you guys need anyone, I can pretty much get there. I'm pretty sure. Plus, I can level up my Heliquary too, right? This I might be slightly short as well. Maybe just maybe like 100. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let me check. Let me see what I can do. This on. What's this one? Evasion. I cannot read Cyrillic. I have no idea what you just said. Put these rings on. Put this on. And put these gloves on. And I think that's it, right? Let me see where I am. 56, 618. So yeah, I'm like, you could reforge those in. Oh yeah, that's right. You can reforge in Heliquary. Wait. Yeah, in Heliquary. So I can change the one that only had vitality, right? This one. Oh, I lost strength there. That's fine. It's fine. Thank you for reminding me about that. I completely forgot. Does this? Okay, it doesn't increase this one. Okay. Yeah, I'm 81 combat short. That shouldn't matter. I mean, it might actually matter. Let me see. I'll get 81 combat rating. You know how I get 81 combat rating? From an ancient helm or ancient chest, I-10. Like, that's how you get it. Oh, you know how else I can get it? Let me do some of these raids. Or not raids, combat challenge dungeons, challenge verse. Let's see. This might put me over as well, or get me. This will get me closer at least. Oops. I think I forgot to... I think I paused my thing by... Yeah, I did. Okay, I think for single target, the new shoulders make sense for single, but for AoE clear power, I think Fang Spitter's better. Ready? After this challenge challenge rift. So 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm just trying to squeeze out a couple more points of combat rating, because I know I can upgrade some of my gear with the shards. I gotta respond to a bunch of messages, man. I'm so bad with responding to messages. All right, so this is done. Good. Okay, I should be able to upgrade my gear now. So I've been running Secret Safeguard in PvP, but some of the Demon Hunters said that they barely noticed the change. So we'll see. Okay, let me respond to my DMs. Sorry. Let's see. Let's see what that did for me. 56. Okay, I'm now 61 combat rating short. Uh, but wait, we might get some exceptionals here. 2857. That's higher than this one. Oh, my game just crashed. Okay, apparently it didn't like swapping my gear like that. Gotta update my drivers and stuff since the new patch came out. I'll do that after a stream tonight. I always forget to update my stuff when new stuff comes out. All right, so this, I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Six. Okay, I'm 6 freaking short. And then I can craft the shoulders. Wait, what? What's going on here? This will get me a couple points. Oh, forgot about that. Almost died. Hi, Rizzy. Okay, what are those green things or orange things on the ground? I don't want to step in those. Run out, maybe? Yep. Avoid these things. And I ran into it because I couldn't see it. Top myself off. Down here. That was very difficult to see that. No. Yay! Thank you, juicers. What do you think of the nerf? Which nerf? Why is it lit up like I need to claim something on the battle pass? I don't feel like playing Demon Hunter anymore. Did you find something to make Fan and Eyes enjoyable? I mean, you can run Secret Safeguard. I mean, Chaps the Acrobat are still okay. You just have to be more careful about when you use your ability, right? So like, it's not terrible. I'm still doing good on Demon Hunter. And we'll do some games here in just a minute. I'm gonna test out the new set pieces anyways. Like, you're losing the ability to get out of CC, but you're gaining a lot of damage. So like, it's not that bad. Let me see. Okay, so what did I get? Oh, I got the new hands. $28.59. Okay, so let's say this is CR gear. And put these in my stash. This is $28.59. Sorry, we'll run it that way. Not really. Maybe I'll save this chest. 59. A lot of pants though. Okay, so let's try out the new set pieces in PvP and see how that feels. $10, right? Yeah, this one. Okay, so Inferno 10. No way, I okay. I didn't pay attention to new essences. I saw something fast and only the shoulders caught my attention for PvE. The new main hand's okay, and the new shoulders are okay. Okay, so these are my... Okay, I'm not gonna run any of those. Let me see what else I have. Need this, need that. I need those, I need this. That as well. And the new hands. Okay, and then I gotta figure out what I can change afterwards. Okay, so let's put on my urge pieces. My rings. Okay, so no belt. I'm not going to use the belt. It means I need to use the Mount Bank belt. And then hands. Neck piece, which is good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Mount Bank boots. And Mount Bank belt. Okay, I should have that, right? Mount Bank boots. And the belt. I know I have those. Okay, cool. Back, put these back, and put this belt back. Where's the belt? Yeah, kind of nice build, but I'm also debating on whether do I even need to run Mount Bank at all. Maybe I'll try it without running Mount Bank. So we'll do, but let's just see what we can come up. Let's just see what happens. Let's run it with Gloom and see. Okay, so and then I also need Okay, so if I do this, I need crit. So I can't run Secret Safeguard. I need to run... this. The crit ones. This Chittering Greaves. All right, let's see how this works. 2 Gloom, 2 Urge, 4 new set piece. And we get, how much damage does the set piece do? 114,620. Wait, why am I missing 2, 3? Because I have 2 of the same freaking rings. Okay, I need to craft a ring. Hold on a second. Let me craft the ring. Actually, hold on a second. I don't have any other piece, right? Let me salvage that. I don't think I have any other piece. No. Okay, let me craft the other ring really fast. These away so I don't accidentally salvage these. I kind of think I'm gonna need one of these mount banks, so almost certain. But who knows? Maybe I'll be okay with the 2-star gem. Okay, so I need Mannequin March, not Mannequin March, the other one. Fey Instrument. Whatever. Okay, so now we have... Yeah, so 113,884. This will do like 250k if they're below 25%. Put this ring away. All right, let's give it a whirl. Double check my gear here. Ruinous Path Pants. If you're playing an evasion build like me, I swap chaps for evasion during vengeance. It works pretty good. I'm not running vengeance though on this build. Wait, you went back to spin the win then? Is that what you did? Yeah, okay. $26.64. Okay, that's really low. $27.45. $27.65. $27.65. Give her that one. $27.65. You're running Impale Spin. Okay. have to be careful with escape. Yes, of course. Oops. If I feel like I'm dying, I can do a couple things. I can run Frozen Heart. I can also run drop the 2-piece Gloom and just go for Mount Bank in these 2 spots, and that'll help me with some survivability. Alright. Let me go to... I'm gonna switch to Progressive House tonight. Not the extended mix, regular mix. There we go. Okay. 8400 armor, 7700 armor pen, 3500 potency, 11,480 resistance. And yeah, I almost guarantee I need to run, because I lose Secret Safeguard and I'm not running Mount Bank. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to see how fast I die. I almost promise you I need to run the Mount Bank pieces there. But what my thought is, I feel like in between the cooldown of the new set, Restitution in Blood, I don't know if that's... How do I rest? Maybe we just call it the rest set. Probably just call it rest. Or hunt. Trophy taker, Fey instrument. What's all the other pieces called? Let's see what they're called. Maybe we can come up with a better name. Stanching Song. Wild Stalker. Bloody Reminder. Hanged Puppet. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it the rest set. Yeah, rest set. Yeah, it makes sense. Rest set. We'll just call it rest. So rest set. This is where the damn is coming from. So like, I'm thinking this 2.5 seconds is gonna be really short because I don't have a lot of potency. So this is where the damage is coming from. This 113,000 damage every 2.5 seconds. But then it can only happen once every 15 seconds. So there is basically a gap of 12.5 seconds ish. Let's call it 13 seconds because the potency, it's just not a lot of potency. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be good. Pinocchio set. Why Pinocchio set? %13 of your maximum life, so I have to remember what it's like after the strife, but that's a decent chunk. Yeah, I mean, that's like even after strife, it's like still a 60k shield. It was a puppet. What? I don't know what you're saying right now. What are you even saying? This the hang puppet? Is that why? Because okay, I got you. Yeah, but you don't normally talk about this though until like we usually don't name sets after this. Any of the names of the set pieces. You usually just shorten the set, whatever the set name is called. Like, you know, Urge, Vithu's Urge, we just call it Urge. Grace of the Flagellant, we just call it Grace, right? Mount Bank, we just call it Mount Bank, right? Gloom God's Prize, we call it Gloom. So yeah, we don't usually do that, so we'll just call it the rest set. Probably better for PvE unless we can burst him down within 1.5. Well, so this set I think is gonna favor anyone that's running super high potency and running 2-piece Barons. That's what I think. So like Necro. I'm pretty sure this is like a Necro set. I did. I'm telling you right now. I'm almost guaranteeing you. I'm gonna swap out the Gloom and run Mount Bank in that piece in that set. I mean, maybe I could drop Urge. Maybe I don't even need beneficial effects duration, but we'll see. And then also, I'm running the attack speed one. Okay. And then this curse of weakness is still good. Okay. I just gotta fix some of my stuff there after this. Okay, no one. Yeah, that Satyr taunt is. Not good. The health pot came back up when I was. Dead. He's running the 2-star gem too, man. Fast res. Nice. We just got it, dude. What? Oh man, we literally, that was like a frame finish, literally a frame finish. Like we both got it at the exact same time. That's crazy. Okay, I feel like, dude, I feel like I just need, I feel like the Mount Bank is gonna be better, man. Should it have the beneficial effects for forges for PvP? Yeah, probably. Hey Keys, I'm a new PvPer. Is the 1-star crit resistance gem any good? I don't have many PvP gems at the moment, just using what I got. I mean, so the crit resist gem is okay. What is it at rank 10? Does anyone have a rank 10 that they can link me? I forgot what it is at rank 10. Yeah, I forgot. Actually, I can look up what mountain to. I can just look it up what the rank 10 value is really fast. Hang on a second. Let me look it up. Like, it's okay. I mean, I think there's better gems out there, but mountain info 24, I think. So it's 8% in PvP. 8% is actually pretty good, but so look at it this way. So since you're a new player, I'll explain something to you. So almost all these additional attributes, they all get strifed. So in PvP, you basically only get a third of the value. So nerf it by 67%. So this base critical hit chance that I have here, after strife, it's like, you know, 7%, right? It's below 7%. So your gem will basically cancel out all my critical hit chance that I have. However, a lot of pieces that people run in PvP, for example, like these pants, increases my critical hit chance by 19%. Set pieces and legendary values are not strifed, so basically you're still gonna have a 19% chance to be crit, and that's before armor and like armor pen and all that stuff. Like, I mean, that's critical hit damage, but I'm not, okay, never mind, I'm not even gonna talk about that. So yeah, there you go. Sort of. The answer is sort of. But if it's the only gem that you have, I would say it's probably worth using. Let's see how Mount Bank feels. You know what I didn't notice though? I didn't really notice the 113,000 damage though. Or maybe I did and I just wasn't paying attention. I'll rank up the new 2-star. Yeah, I'm running the new 2-star Rampart Torch. It's pretty good. And beneficial effects duration buffs this so it lasts a little bit longer than 6 seconds, and it reduces, you know, dot damage. It reduces damage take by 5%. So I mean, 5% damage reduction is still pretty good. Just depends again, I don't know, how you play. And so what it always comes down to, and I get like a lot of the content creators don't like how I never give a straight answer, and because they're always like, oh, the audience wants to hear you should do it this way, and then that's all they want to do, and they call everyone sheep and they just want to follow a build. But I don't like doing that. I like to give my thoughts on, like, there's caveats to why something might be good and why it might be bad, and depending on how you play the game, your gear, the gems that you have, that will dictate kind of what's better and what's not better, right? So the reason I'm using Maul right now is because this will proc my my fan of knives from dislodging in the enemy. It's basically a free knockback for me. So, and it's an armor break too. So not only does it help me gather enemies together, but it also will proc my knives that's in the enemy. So like everything is, you basically build your character kind of how you see fit. And there's no one guide out there or one player out there that has an exact same character that you have. So you always have to say, okay, just validate what they're saying. The TLDR, what I'm saying is you should always validate what they're saying and just don't blindly follow what they're saying, including myself, because there's always caveats. New 2-star plus another 2-star fading nostrum sounds good for tanks. Fading nostrum, I know what that one, I forgot what that one does. Is it the when you take damage? Oh yeah, the dot one. Yeah, so this is like an anti-necro gem. And then beneficial effects also take advantage of this as well. Oh yeah, and this is the blocking projectiles one too. Yeah, this is a crazy good gem, by the way. I'm a support role. A gem to help your team the most. Yeah, so I think Rampart Torch and what Fred said in chat, Fading Nostrum, those are two really good gems. And then if you need a little bit of damage, run Spectre Glass, right? So critical hits shatter enemy armor. Spectre Glass is a really good gem to run as well. Mother's Lament for your critical hit chance is also really good. So there's plenty of really good 2-star gems out there. Pain Class is good if you run a dot build. So like if you're running Vipers, easy proc, right? Vipers and Pain Class go really well together. And then there's a bunch of different 1-star gems too that you can run, like Misery Elixir if you're running dots. Yeah, so yeah, you don't have to do 5-star gems. You can do 1 and 2-star gems and have a blast at this game. And then you can be like a mild spender and just run 1 and 2-star gems, rank those to 10 and have a lot of fun in the game, right? And then work on your secondary stats and just run like 1 and 2-star gems. There are a few 5-star gems I would run, like Bloodsoaked Jade, for example, is really good. Whirling Consequence is really good. So I would say those two are like S tier, and I would probably try to get those to at least rank 5. But yeah, there you go. Okay, so we are running Mount Bank right now. This should help slightly with survivability. You know what I didn't do? I didn't put points into my freaking Paragon. I meant to do that. Someone remind me. Use Flaystone too? Nice. Someone remind me after this to like not have a brain lapse and okay, I just saw the proc there. The new set pieces killed him. Pretty sure my set piece just killed him too. Come on, where's that health pot? Okay, they're looking pretty good here. I'm gonna go play defense. Okay, they were looking pretty good. Now I'm gonna go back and help push. Definitely feels better running this, but I can feel I am losing a little bit of damage on the top end. Like consistent damage just because I'm waiting for my set piece to come back. This guy chasing? He is. Okay, we're looking pretty good. I need to play defense here. I could play defense. Have this health pot. They're looking pretty good here. Let me go help. Okay. Undeath. Okay, I just gotta sit on here. Okay, now we win. Go push, go push, go. Everyone go push. This guy's coming over here. I'm gonna Intercept. The entire team's over there. Do I need to go help here? Like, what's going on? Nice. Close. Okay, sorry. Let me catch up on chat. So Paragon, no. And there's a lot of discussion. What we thought was gonna happen as a community versus what we got is very odd. So yeah, I think this is one of those things I wish the partners were a little bit more involved with prior to the patch going live, because like we typically have like access to playing builds early, and I wish we had the chance to play the build early and gave feedback, because we would have immediately said two things. One, there's no way Vexed is one of the top used curse properties. The reason why Vex is probably the top used is because all the AFK necro farmers, right? Remember how everyone was AFKing with necro? They're all using this Vexed. So that right there is like a bad data point, is because you can't count Vexed because everyone's logged in and AFK, right? So we also need to use these points up. I keep forgetting. And then, like, okay, Lashed maybe used, Nettles probably used, but also Detested and Tortured are widely used in PvP. So, and certain events, right? But Vexed is like the only one that I'm like, huh? So, yeah, I don't know about Vexed. But I think if we would have played this early, I think we would have said this system doesn't make any sense. It should be basically a cursed property, just like this, the legendary skill at the bottom here. We should be able to choose which cursed property we want to use instead of it being a completely separate Paragon tree. Because there are very limited use cases of why you would ever want to run this stuff. Wow, it's 9 already. Okay, dang. We spent a lot of time farming gear today. We'll see how regular BGs feel, but I think this feels okay. I think 2 Mount Bank, 2 Urge, and 4 Rest. I think it works okay. What's better, Glad or Brawler? I think for whales, Glad is probably better. And then for folks that aren't that high, Brawler's better. Because the thing with Gladiator is, like, forget cheat death, right? The things that are really good from this tree are the Juggernaut. You get Grizzled Veteran. It gets boosted to 12% when you kill a player. And then you also get the attack speed, right? And then if with the way that the kind of the meta is going now is like, okay, maybe I need to run uncontrollable again and rapid recovery if I'm getting CC too much. Yeah, so like that's kind of, yeah. But right now it's not too bad. Escape still gets you out of a lot of stuff without Chap to the Acrobat. The only thing that you lose getting out of like Chap to the Acrobat will get you out of is hard CC. But like knockbacks and stuff like that, regular escape gets you out, and then it doesn't increase the cooldown. So yeah. Generally speaking, though, about the reforges, yes, like beneficial effects duration is one of the best stats you can have. But my beneficial effects duration reforge is on my PvP, or for PvE mostly, and I'm running like 8-piece vengeance, and because I don't use primary attack in PvP, it's kind of a wasted stat. Brawler and Death's Release with a damage bill worked good for you so far. What about armor break essence on Demon Hunter? Which armor break? Oh, you're talking about the Calamitous Escape shoulders? If you're running Fume Thread, I think it makes sense to run that, but a lot of people are running Escalating Violence again, including myself. Like, Calamitous Escape is... It's weird because there's a delay on it, and it's kind of a shorter range. Like, it's just slightly shorter than this. So I think it's like right here. So that like, I don't know, that's not even like, that's like 0.2 meters or like 1 yard or 2 yards. It's not that much. Everyone has CC immunity anyways now. Calamitous Escape gives you knockback reduction. What? Oh, Colossus Engine. Yes, that's true. Everyone has CC immunities anyways now. Yeah, but not... Okay. So the reason why I say Calamitous Escape can work on Fume Thread is because all your abilities are auto-target, right? So every time you dash, the chakram and the grenade that comes out is all auto-targeting. On this build, you basically want your target to stop moving, which is why you always, you know, escape Fan of Knives because you want them to stand still, right? And then when you do that, your Chittering Greaves procs, you proc the 2-piece rest set, right? So you do 35% increased damage in that very short period of time. And then as soon as Fated Prey is over in that 2.5 seconds, and because they have, you know, resistance, it's like less than 2 seconds, like 1.5 seconds, right? 1.2 seconds. So 1.2 seconds, you have that window, and then they get hit for 113,000 damage. So that between this, Fan of Knives, and it's insane burst. So it's a lot of burst. And the lower that they are, the more damage it does. What a vendetta. So like you can snipe tanks and things like that now. It surprises them because it doesn't do 120,000 damage or 113,000 damage. It's just 250,000 damage, right? If they're at 25% life. PvP is more about burst and sustained damage, right? Yes. except for like Necro, but Necro has dot resolve, so then it pushed they have a lot of bursts, right? If they didn't have a dot resolve, for like Necro have dot resolve, they would be kind of sustained damage over a long period of time. But because they have a dot resolve, they just hit you with a bunch of dots. And that's what I'm saying, like this set should be really good for Necro because they have a lot of potency. So this 35% damage increase lasts quite a bit of time. Trying to get Feasting Barons. Yeah, Barons is good. It's a really good set, especially for like Necro. Annoying. Just sit here, bro. Okay, or die. Go either push down the lane or do something. Really? Dude, what was my team doing? I'm so confused. Just push the thing so I can push down the lane, for the love of God. It depends on when the bout is. What GPU am I using? I'm using a 5090 MSI 5090 Ventus, I believe. But for bout, I don't know if I am because I just don't know when it is. You should think buying a pet with Savior for Savior alone is worth it for PvP. Depends on how much the pet is. They F up BK so bad. I heard that the shield was like nerfed more than. But I don't know. I think like Druid, I think is gonna get a tweak as well. The thing with the thing that with balance changes are a lot of times it takes a long time for balance changes to happen, and I forgot exactly how it was explained to me, but there's like reason behind why balance changes take so long, and then a lot of times by the time balance changes come around, it's no longer the meta anyways. I think druids are still probably the only class that's a little bit overtuned. However, I think that this new set, the rest set, is designed a little bit more to kill tank. So yeah, we'll see. But going back to the savior thing, I think it just depends on how expensive it is. That build is all that can be good. What? Blizzard don't know how to balance change. They just make stuff useless, put new essences in the game, and repeat the cycle. That's not true. There's a lot of feedback that we give. I mean, the partners and myself, like, you know, we give a lot of feedback on some changes, and like I complain a lot about stuff, and that's how change happens, right? I do think that again the feedback loop should be shorter, but yeah, it's just a pain because like working with NetEase China, and you had to basically submit changes through them, and it's just like, yeah, it's challenging and it takes time. And then working across time zones, you lose a complete day. And if like stuff is not in before Friday, it's not going to be done until Monday, and it's just like, yeah, it's just complicated. Druids OP still. They're okay. They're all right. Yeah, so I think Mount Bank is the move. Like, it feels pretty good with Mount Bank. But it's still kind of early to tell too, because like everyone's still working out their gear, and yeah. Yes, Mount Bank is like Curse Nettle. Yeah, but Nettle was only a reflect shield. It wasn't an actual shield like Barrier and Mount Bank, right? Like Barrier Reforged gives you a shield. Not quite the same. It's like Dust Prowler shield, right? That shield that you get is a reflect shield. You gotta make Wiz good again? Meh. Wiz is still okay. I mean, it's kind of like DH. Like DH is still okay. Wiz is still okay. I think the game is pretty good right now. Like with the Blood Knight change, the Demon Hunter change. The only thing that I think they should change a little bit is how Druid works a little bit, but I think Druid is still very strong. But the difference between Druid and Blood Knight though was Blood Knight basically you stack shield with Whirling Strike, you do hella damage, and you stack that shield, right? So, oh, my girlfriend's calling. Give me 1 second. All right. Mount Bank pair with Benefactor. Is that the... Hold on. Is that the skill? Benefactor? This thing? Yeah, but that's using a buff skill. I don't know about that. Let me see what else I need to catch up on. I also want to try the new set on my Druid, but somehow I still feel Grace is better for sustain for Werewolf. Probably. I like your wings, thank you. And their defense, Bear Druid hits like a set of noodle, even for whales. Yeah, it's true. BK, there's a mechanic involved. You can just stand on the auto. How to charge shield. Druids just stand on the auto and win. Yeah, but they can't kill. Druids really can't kill though that much. Anyone know the armor break percentage on Spectral Glass? I can tell you the percentage after this because I have a rank 10. I forgot what it is. Is it 28%? I thought it was 24, but it could be 28%. Oh, this guy is respawned. Okay, where's my team? Probably not. It doesn't make sense for a Demon Hunter. That heal was insane. Why did everyone come over here? I'm so confused. Push down the lane. Dude, like, look at these guys. Why are you all over here? I don't understand. Useless, man. No way, bro. Like, unbelievable. Matt can't just leave left. I can't just leave the one that I'm on when the entire team is over there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the heck? Crazy. Are we still talking about pain class? Pain class. Are we still talking about Spectre Glass or pain class? Pain class doesn't ignore armor. Spectre Glass is good because my Spectre Glass right here. 28%. Oh yeah, you're right. 28%. Pain Clasp is good. Spectre Glass is good, but only run Pain Class really if you're running Vipers. Otherwise, probably not run it. Or like if you don't have any dots, yeah, like probably don't run it. Yeah. That's why Pain Clasp is good, because it's like a guaranteed 8% increased damage with no cooldown. And that's like the important part, is the cooldown. When is the new gem YouTube video dropping? I don't think I'm gonna go for the gem. Just because DH doesn't have potency, and I think it's like a B tier. So, yeah. Maybe A tier, but like the immobilized mechanics relies on potency. Oh yeah, I don't know. This is like an okay gem. This is more like a druid tank gem. Anyone that has a high life pool, this is really good. So druid especially, this gem I would say is probably good. So if you're a druid bear, I think this gem is really good for you. And if that's the build that you want to play, this gem is really good for you. But for DH, not so much. Gem for whales. Like, I buy gems. Wow, there's two reasons. One, Christmas this year is very expensive. I have trips and stuff that I'm going on, and you know, getting away for the week and stuff. So plus, like, you know, presents are expensive, and the mana presents I have to buy. It's just like, you know what, I don't want to pull money from savings just to buy a gem that I don't think is going to be worth it, because I don't really class change, right? If I was playing a druid bear, I think 100% I would buy that gem. This gem is good for druid. Oh, yeah. I might sub Spectre Glass. There's not a lot of Necros here. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that. Let's sub Spectre Glass for now, just because there's not a whole lot of Necro action going on. And then watch, I get into a game with a Necro. I'm gonna be like, are you kidding me? Hey, where's my... Hold on, let me cancel this BGQ so I can fix these gems. I need Vipers. I am the Unyielding, right? Wait, where's my... Where's my Vipers? Eye of the Unyielding, okay. Vipers and Mossthorn. I know I have a Mossthorn. Where's that Mossthorn? Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's right there too. Wow. Okay. Where's that Vipers? Oh, there's my Vipers. It's in there. Oh man. And then Mossthorn. Oh. Why not Crimson Beheal it? It comes down to not good for burst. That's what it comes down to. Factor Glass is weighted higher than Crimson. Oh, I pulled out a Zod Stone and not the Eye of the Unyielding. What am I doing? Where's my Eye of the Unyielding? Wait, do I not have one? Oh, no, I do. I was gonna say, I thought I had one. Okay, Eye of the Unyielding. I need that Vipers. And then I also need a Mossthorn. Do I not have a Mossthorn? I'm using 2 of them right now, so the probably answer is no. Answer is no. Okay. Yeah. I got it. No, you don't need high potency. Not on this build, at least. All right, let's see if this helps with killing Druid. Yeah, I'm running the rest set, the new set. It's really good for Necro. Rest set's really good for Necro. Let me see if I can get this Dreamer's Urge set piece while I'm at it. While we're waiting. I'm not accurate. I rely on escalating violence to keep them in place. That's... I don't think I'm that accurate. I missed a lot. Dreamer's Urge. You suck. what you think of the buying accounts drama that's going on. I'm not touching that one because I can't publicly comment on any of that stuff. I should say I can't. I won't publicly comment on any of that. I'm just gonna stay out of it. Working on a blood-soaked jade to replace howlers. Is echoing shade more PvE or PvP? More PvE. Echoing shade would be good. Echoing shade's good if you are running like Vex and you're running Shepherd's pieces and you're like running full summons because they're summons. But outside of that, I don't think it's very good. Like there's definitely better gems to run. Okay. So they have 1, 2, oh my, 4 necros. See, now I wish I had the other gem. This always happens, man. I wish I could change this gem now because I wish I had the other gem in. That sucks. Well, we'll see how it goes. I'll lose some of my tanking capability because I lose that shield. Dot's gonna kind of eat me a little bit more, but we'll see. No. Wraith form saved him. So many necros, man. Colossus is good for this build. 100% good for this build. These stupid necros, man. And no one's over here or something, because they're just like pushing it. Look at this, like, just freaking necros, dude. Dude, what is going on this side, man? Like, I'm just gonna have to give up this side for a little bit. Dude, that's crazy. They were able to push that entire side because I just had to give up my side. Like, that's awful, man. Like, they were able to push it from here all the way to there. That's freaking crazy, man. And my teammate just ran away from the thing when he was like, he should have stayed on it. This is so terrible, man. On BK, I had to pull off my Colossus because Pain Class did better for damage. Interesting. All right, back to the other gem. Blizz buff dot gems. I mean, that's how it always should have worked. I don't know why it could never apply more than one gem per player. Like that, it should have always been like that. That was weird. Are you affected? But I mean, I'm not using Chaps the Acrobat anymore. Let me change this gem back. Necro so predictable though, how they play Wraith. I mean, it's hard to get feared by Necro nowadays after, you know, they got changed a couple times. What up, Divvy? It's a bot game. All right, this is the last game. I'm gonna go after this. I just wanted to stream today. I'll probably stream tomorrow as well. I just kind of wanted to go through kind of like show everyone kind of what I've been building and working on, and seeing how the meta is playing out. Talk about like the new gems. I still think this gem, this 2-star gem, is really good. The new one. I think their rest set is also very good, just depending on the, you know, the player. But I mean, this chunk is kind of, you know, 73 is not that big, but I don't know. We'll do some more testing and see if it's worthwhile to keep playing this, or whether it makes more sense to go back to the other one. I still think like if someone's low, it still chunks them down, but I don't know. I'll keep testing it. Raid Krog or Mirsay? Okay. Okay. Since Krog always raids me, I should probably raid Krog. I thought you were gonna do that rank 1 rank video. Yeah, I was, but it's not good for Yo, what? That guy hurts, man. No. Dude, like, why do they keep running away when I'm coming? Play with any new Paragon stuff? Nah, there's no. The new Paragon stuff is not that good. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, I wish, I said earlier in the stream, like, I wish they would have included us in the test, because we would have all said to them, we being like the partners, would have been like, this doesn't make any sense to do it this way. You guys should, you know, try it a different way. Yeah, I'm gonna be gone for Christmas. I won't be here. End on a high note with a bot match. Okay, after this, I gotta load my thing. Okay. Just got destroyed by spin to win DH there. Dude. Someone just needs to pull me through the barrier so I can go back there and... Wow. How many you get? 52. It was funny is I knew that was a clickbait short, and it's got 72,000 views or something like crazy on it. And I'm like, what the heck? Or 76,000 views or something crazy. All right, that's a good place to stop. Yeah, so what we learned is Demon Hunter is Fan of Knives, at least, is still really good. I think Fume Thread is, at least the Demon Hunters I face that were running Fume Thread aren't that good. They do have better killing power for tank, but if you iframe any of their dashes and then you don't hit them, they just can't keep dashing indefinitely. And then the Chaps of the Acrobat change also limits how much dashing that they can do. I'm no longer running Chaps of the Acrobat. I'm running Chitter and Greaves because I'm running the new 4-piece set. So yeah, I think it's okay. All right, let me send my who all is, let me see how many people we have on 10 people. Okay, let me raid Prog Live, right? /raid Prog Live. All right, on Twitch, I'm gonna send you guys over to Krog's channel. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I should be on tomorrow as well. And we'll just do some more BGs. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep grinding some set pieces out. And yeah, I recommend your channel to all my friends on my server. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. I will see everyone tomorrow, hopefully. If not, it'll definitely be on Sunday. Make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you do all the things, and I'll see everyone tomorrow. Yeah, goodbye.